Am I the asshole for telling my fiance that he ruined our vacation when he decided to take the kids? My fiance, 41, is divorced. He shares custody of his 11-yo and 7-yo with his ex-wife. We've planned a vacation to a resort and I took care of all reservations and payment, but first I had to make absolutely sure he was free on that date, 3 days vacation. He gave me the okay to go ahead and proceed with booking. 2 days before the vacation, his ex called him asking if he'd have the kids after she got into an accident and broke her leg. He took them immediately for the weekend. As soon as I saw them I lost my temper on him. He said it was okay and that he'd either take them with us or postpone. I had a huge argument with him and he said that I was ruining the vacation by this reaction, but I told him that he ruined the vacation the minute he took the kids off his ex. I ended up going to stay with my friend after that. He's upset with my reaction, saying I'm judging him by his circumstance and making him feel bad for wanting to make sure his kids were taken care of. Edit. Look, this isn't the first time. He's done this before and caused me to cancel a lot and cost me money and time, off work, as well. You are the asshole. He's a parent first. Date a man without kids. You're not cut out for it, clearly. You are the asshole. Your BF's ex broke her leg. Pretty sure she didn't do this on purpose, and needed your BF, the father of the 2 kids, to step up and take care of them. Sorry about your weekend plans, but his kids needs trump your solo weekend away. That is what vacation insurance is all about. Am I the asshole for throwing my niece out of my house? I, 48F, have a beautiful daughter, Amelia, 17F. I'm a single mother because Amelia's father left before she was born, and she is my whole entire world. Amelia is also a teen mother to my beautiful grandson, Owen 1M. I'm obviously not proud of her for being a teen mother, but I am extremely proud of her for how she is handling everything. She is an amazing mother and she is still doing very well at school. She is dating Owen's father, Raymond, 17M, who is a lovely kid too. They all live with me in my home and I provide for them financially with some support from Raymond's family. I'm a lawyer and I am lucky enough to be able to work from home most of the time, so I care for my grandson during the day while Raymond and Amelia are at school. When I have to go into work, Raymond's family looks after Owen. Recently, my sister called and asked me if I could allow her daughter, Stephanie, 19F, to move in with me. It's difficult to find a place to live in our city, so I agreed to let her move in for free. I'm very big on family taking care of each other, so I didn't want to charge my sister's daughter rent. I immediately noticed that Stephanie was being weird about Amelia being a teen mother. She'd make tasteless jokes and I immediately took her aside and told that I wouldn't tolerate any sort of teasing. I've hired a tutor for both Amelia and Raymond just for extra support, and when Stephanie found out, she rolled her eyes and said, they wouldn't need one, they had just been responsible. She also said that I was rewarding bad behavior, but I told her that I liked to take care of my family, just as how I allowed her to move in for free. Then, I realized that Stephanie was taking some of Amelia's clothing without permission. When she first moved in, I told her that in my home, we ask for permission before take other people's belongings, so I was pretty annoyed at it. Amelia asked Stephanie to return a shirt that she had taken and she refused and said that Amelia didn't need it back because she didn't fit into it. Amelia did gain weight as a result of pregnancy and breastfeeding and it's made her very insecure. It was a shirt she wore pre-baby and she keeps it so she can use it to motivate herself to lose weight. I told Stephanie to return it immediately and apologize, but she refused. We got into a massive argument that resulted in me packing her bags and calling her mother to come and get her. Everyone in the family is bombarding me with phone calls calling me ta for kicking her out. I fear I may have been too extreme and I could have tried to sort it out before it got bad. Am I the asshole? So your freeloading niece comes into your rent-free home, bullies your daughter, steals her things, and your family think you are the bad guy for packing her bags? They're having a laugh. Tell them to feel free to take her in if they feel that strongly. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. She's 19, and needs to realize that actions have consequences. It was probably a huge inconvenience for you and it sounds like she needed a realty check. Not the asshole. Stephanie decided to bite the hand that feeds her. If she can't follow the rules, she simply can't stay. Your other family members can offer their own support if they are that concerned. On a side note, I think you are a wonderful mother. Should be proud of your daughter and her BF. They sound like responsible young adults. Your niece is entitled and rude. If the family is so stuck on you kicking her out, they can have her live with them. Her behavior is horrible. Am I the asshole for screaming at a family in the mall? I'm 35, and legally blind and walk with a white cane. I was walking by myself in the mall with my headphones on, just loud enough to enjoy my music but not enough to not hear my surroundings, when someone grabs my arm. Sadly, this is normal for me. I get a lot of people who think they're being nice or steering me. It's not nice. It's not kind. I have a cane for a reason. I usually politely but firmly say I don't want help and keep walking. However, this person grabbed me a lot more forcefully than normal, and I panicked, so I screamed at the absolute top of my lungs, "Don't bleep-ing touch me." I really thought someone was trying to snatch my purse. I ripped my arm out of his grip and, while I didn't run, started power walking away. The person, a man, gets furious at me and shouts back he was only trying to teach his kid how to help a cripple, and how dare I curse. I fled into Hot Topic and cried. The salespeople hid me for a few moments while I calmed down. I know I made a scene and probably got him in trouble, and days later I still feel like I went too far. Not the asshole. Of course you made a scene. Some rondo grabbed you. I was teaching my kids how to help a cripple. 1. You're not a cripple. 2. Assault isn't how you help people. Not the asshole. A stranger put their hand on you without your consent, as if that's not bad enough you're blind. I don't blame you for reacting like that. And that is not how you teach a child how to help a blind person, or anyone with a disability for that matter. Good on the HT staff for being there for you. As for you, making a scene, no. You taught that guy a lesson not to just go up to someone and touch them without consent. I'm sure he got a lot of nasty looks from anyone who saw this. Not the asshole. We don't put our hands on other people. Not the asshole. People need to understand that unless someone asks for help or is in blatant danger, you need to leave them alone. Am I the asshole for leaving my girlfriend behind because she was taking too long to get ready? I, 24, have a girlfriend, Hannah, 26. We were friends in college and reconnected and have been dating for around 7 months. A few days ago, it was my cousin's wedding and everyone was allowed a +1, including myself. I asked Hannah in advance if she wanted to go with me and she agreed. She's a huge social butterfly and loves big events. The venue is around a 2-hour drive from my home, so I made it clear to Hannah that we need to leave in plenty of time to not be late. The ceremony started at 2 p.m., so I said we should aim to leave a little after 11 a.m. to allow for traffic and stop on the way if we need to. Hannah is super into makeup and hair, and she was taking a very long time to get ready. When 10:30 a.m. rolled around, I gently reminded Hannah that we need to leave soon in order to get there on time. She told me she was nearly done and not to worry. 10:50 a.m. rolls around and Hannah doesn't look anywhere near ready. I tell her that we really need to leave soon and reminded her of what time it is. Hannah told me to chill and that she's nearly ready. Once it reached 11 a.m., Hannah still wasn't ready. I told her that we need to leave ASAP. Hannah told me to calm down and that she's nearly ready. She wasn't even dressed yet. I started getting panicky and told Hannah to please hurry up. Hannah got mad and said that she's told me she's nearly ready. By the time it was 11:20 a.m., Hannah still wasn't ready. I got really annoyed and told Hannah if she's not ready in 10 minutes, I'm leaving without her. I don't think she believed me. She just laughed and told me I'm being silly. I ended up leaving without her because by 11:30 she was still in her PJs. I managed to get to the wedding on time and it was great. After the ceremony, I noticed that Hannah had been blowing up my phone. I called her back and she immediately started screaming at me and said that I'm obsessed with being ridiculously early to things, and said that I need to be more understanding and that if I waited 5 minutes she would have been ready. She said I'm a selfish jerk and need to evaluate my priorities. I wasn't able to get any word in before Hannah hung up the phone. Since then, Hannah has been ignoring me and I'm wondering if I was in the wrong. Not the asshole. She had a whole extra 30 minutes. There is no excuse for not getting out to the car. I say this as someone who has issues with time management. It's not fair to make someone else late for something that's important to them. Put on the outfit at the 10:50 warning and take your makeup and hairbrush to the car. She'd have 2 hours in the car to primp. I disagree with those who are questioning what time you actually got there. The implication being if you were 1/2 hour early, you could have waited to her longer. You needed to make sure a traffic setback that hadn't even happened yet wouldn't make you late. Everyone is supposed to be in their seats before the bride starts walking. You need to leave extra time for traffic, it's a bonus if you don't hit it.